If anyone's wondering, by the way, I have to reboot the game every damn time because the game is not really, the best running. Hey, Arsis, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Alright, next run, shall we? Hard mode. And hard mode's gonna be a fun run. Like, then we can do any percent, it'll be nice and boring. So, the reason why I am doing hard, any, and normal first, you can't do dog ending until you've gotten all three of the main endings in the game. And I have none of them right now. I do not. I have no clue, T-Rex. I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear your joints aren't the, doing the best here. But if anyone in chat has any help to offer, definitely go for it. I definitely welcome that. Be honest, I do hope you're doing well. First run, not too bad. Second run, we will see. Advil on ice? That's a good question. Doing good, Kamatsu. How you been? Great to see you again, my man. I'm doing pretty good right now. I got my normal time. It's a 43. Like, that's 5th place. It's mediocre. Top 5. I mean, it's okay. Zombie, thanks so much for the follow. Ooh, Zombie. I appreciate that. Healthy knee is the military's biggest enemy? I bet. Okay. And then we can just keep moving. And we'll see how I'm doing. Like, all these runs are gonna vary. I should be fine. Or dude, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. If you know what I do here, normally I do exclusively horror games and horror speed runs. Recently I launched all my Silent Hill 2 times, so I need to get them back. I have a legitimate version of the game, and it's going pretty nice right now. Just starting off, getting all my files back, and this is my save file, so... There we go. Right now, I got normal 5th place. I want to get hard world record. It happens to the best of us. I personally don't mind it all that much. I just get back into the game. And it's nice to know where I'm currently standing in terms of the game. I'm thinking I should be able to make up the time, but we'll be fine. We'll see how it goes. Like, the more I grind it, the more I'll be able to see where I'm messing up, and the more I play it, the more I'll know where I stand. But it will take a lot more practice, and normal world record is my sights. Have I been on the last GDQ? I was on the couch, Komatsu. I didn't run, but I was on the couch for Silent Hill 2 with Punchy. I actually have the game save sign that a lot of people are memeing about. Yeah. And I did do a run in GDQX for this game, actually, but that was more of a showcase than anything. Did you get a chance to see it? It went really well, T-Rex. I had a lot of fun. It looks like it was everyone enjoyed it. Punchy's been very happy post-GDQ, so I'm very happy with him. Thanks, I do appreciate that. And I did that category slightly earlier, and that's the main category I want to be doing when I get back to this game for the next time I do it. I might do it again today. I don't really know. I did it for the first run back because you know I was doing normal my first run back. I love that category. It's so much fun to me, and I know I can get better at it. And I want to see full well where I can stand. I don't think it's minutes saved. I want to say it's more in the realm of like seconds, but we'll see. Realistically, I mean, I have the room to compete with the game now, and that's solid. I know my time save. I know where to save time. It's just going to be a matter of having all that, so to speak. So I should be good. And we should have all the ammo needed for the next area as well. Pyramid Head fight's also kind of awkward on hard because it's more akin to any percent than is normal. Normal is weird. Exactly, Clavier. And it depends on the game, though. Like, I noticed if you want to talk about in terms of sheer viewers, give me a moment. Give me a moment.
I want to believe.
Yes, it was. I have the sound for it. Pushing it in between the game saving is a bit rough. But yeah, GDQX is the one where I shouted, "I want to believe." I had fun with it. It's the only. I bought a Stream Deck for the sole reason of playing "I want to believe" sound effects. And I bought it because it was on sale, and I think everyone told me, "Hey, it's a good idea." It's cool to switch between scenes, but I don't have any creative ideas with it, sadly. I think there's more I could do, but well, you know I have to, T-Rex. You know I have to. I'm still very happy that that's your notification for that, by the way. That's your phone notification. That's still hilarious to me. I love it. That's a very big compliment to me. But SGDQ is looking promising, and I'm gonna get my games ready for that. So a lot of my planning is gonna be based around the idea of getting ready for SGDQ and other marathons. So I know a lot of you guys, maybe some of you were here yesterday, some of you were not here yesterday. I was doing a game called Sweet Home. Ooh, my neck. It's a retro game, definitely a bit more underground than Silent Hill 2. But the thing is, I think it'll make a strong submission for certain speedrun marathons. Particularly, it'll be good for Retrothon, and it'll also be good for RPG Limit Break. That was good. And really, I guess going back to my whole gameplay as well, I know where my strong points are and my weak points are. One, I need my control scheme to be proper. See, I actually have it correct this time. My circle button is cancel, my triangle button is light, and that should help me out. And then in addition, flush lips I need to work on again. Like, I need to go back to practicing that fight. Or I just go back to keyboard on that fight. Absolutely. It's a full-blown RPG, Clavier. Like, it is massively an RPG. The game is a turn-based horror RPG, and it's pretty solid all around. Like, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I have a VOD from it from yesterday, and I'm going to be pushing that for RPG Limit Break and Retrothon. Just because they are games I enjoy showing off. Hey, Solrak, how you been? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Alright, not bad. And luckily for this category, a lot of my routing is 10-starred, so it's pretty good. How am I not Twitch partner yet? I don't have the required viewers. But we can grow. Like, it's also a big thing as well to where I'm pretty up and coming. I would say I grew decently off my opportunities, but we can definitely get it at some point, Solrak. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't doubt that it's definitely a possibility in this year. I think if all the rest of the year goes well, we can definitely have a partner. Like, I think that is going to be a big thing that I'm excited about. Thank you, Solrak. I massively appreciate it. That's the thing as well, I am pretty new. Hey, sounds good. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. And if anyone's wondering as well, because no one ever really talks about, like, I don't... Oh, that's awkward. A lot of those guys in one hallway. A lot of people don't really talk about what impacts things like GDQ has. I'm happy because I talked a bit about it with Punchy, and he seemed pretty, like, happy about everything that he brought up. Because people were telling him GDQ wasn't going to be that, like, that helpful. Like, people were acting like, oh, GDQ. No, Solrak, this is technically a part-time thing for me. I have a full-time job. I work on the weekdays. So Monday through Friday, I normally work 8 to 5. And then I stream on the hours that I normally have free. I'm not doing other things like going to hang out with friends or anything. There we go. Good. I work an IT job. GDQ is massively helpful. Oh yeah, they do. Well, no, they don't need pessimistic, Clavi. Well, kind of. You are correct, but at the same time, yes and no is the best way I can put it. So we're really putting it that way. But the thing is, one, I am out of college, yes. Either one, people don't want to admit that their fame comes from GDQ, or two, people don't want to admit that when they've been to GDQ, they fucked up the opportunity. I think that's the big thing with that. And a lot of people don't really want to be admitting that. Oh, here we go. Not too bad, Solrak. Definitely solid. Oh, it can be. GDQ can definitely be awkward. Thanks for the host, I appreciate it. Like, a lot of people don't really understand that GDQ is a solid opportunity, but it does also have some issues in general. Like, it does take a bit of doing to get there. How's it going, by the way, Lucha Bear? Hope you're doing well. Well, yes. Well, actually, they kind of, well, they don't spoon feed it to you, but in a way, it kind of is. Thanks, Solrak. I appreciate that. I'd be welcome to have you a part of the community. But, well, GDQ doesn't directly spoonful you, people. Let's just say I got about 1,000 followers in the time it took from GDQ to the end of the year. I got about 1,000. Like, I doubled my following off GDQ. In all ways, I doubled it. Although it does vary. So depending on the game, I do good. And then depending on certain games, I go back to normal. Like, that's what I'm kind of attributing right now. GDQ definitely helps, yes. But a lot of people want to believe that all their success is based on them alone and had nothing to do with GDQ. So they'll try dismissing the fact that GDQ was this thing that helped them. because they want to make sure they're saying, oh yeah, I earned this all on my own, I grinded it out, and that's a big thing. Or, going back to the other idea, people don't want to realize that they fucked up their GDQ opportunity. Because the GDQ opportunity massively assists you. It won't make you, but it can massively help you. It's easy to get. Exactly, Lucha Bear, you get it. Well, they don't want to accept the fact entirely, because a lot of, in terms of success, you do want to be able to say you made it, but a lot of people just aren't really able to fully get to that section, I suppose. So, violent guys, that was good. Didn't get hit, I'll take it. And again, this is hard mode. Exactly, and I stuck out a decent amount. Most of the people who watch me are receptive, like, I don't really hear a lot of bad things. The only bad things I hear are very minor and tend to get pushed towards the bottom. That is rather accurate, Solrak. Like, the slow runs, like, don't get that much. Go for it, THK. D3D Windower. Hey! Diogenes, how's it going? Good to see you again. I'm trying to remember the current name you got for you. I remember your old names. But, I hope you're doing well. Always good to see you, my man. This time I got it. But, going back into it as well, like... Oh wait, I think I mentioned as well, THK, it's D3D Windower. Punchy uses it, he told me to use it. It's pretty easy to set up, it's just the default. It's nothing too crazy, so it's solid. There we go. And now I keep going. I'm doing good. I'm just happy to be back in this game, and it is fairly solid on my end. Like, it's nice. I got my first normal time at the 43. Low 43. It wasn't high. I'm 5th place in normal again. I want to see if I get in every category. I likely get world record in this category, as long as I don't mess it up. How long did it take me to do the game first time? Casually or speedrun? Because both of those took a while. My first speedrun and my first casual playthrough of the game took quite a long time. Casual took me about 8 hours. Speedrun, it took me about 3 hours. And then my second speedrun was about an hour and a half, and I submitted that. That you were, Clavier. You were. I remember that. You absolutely were. Hanging bolts. Halo campaign? Not bad. Sounds like a fun speedrun. And there we go. But yeah, and that's the insane part as well. And I think the main reason as well as the reason I didn't get a lot of, give me a moment. 1. 2. When, exactly. I'm very happy to have everyone a part of it. Last year was also rather interesting as well when I fully put it, because my method of growing on Twitch was a bit strange. I indirectly did a lot of cool things that really benefited me. And I'm very happy with that. So if you're wondering what I did, like, oh, what was my secret trick? I was, in a way, I became extremely community-based. Like, I massively decided I wanted to support a community of people who I liked. And I'm entirely biased. Like, I always went towards horror streamers after my streams. I would always host people who were similar size to me, or who I considered friends, and I hosted these people. I'd find random people as well. I'd go on speedrun.com, look at the horror streamers, find out who was doing what, and then I would host those people. And that's generally the way I wanted it to be done for that. Also, Pyramid Head fight. This one's a bit different. Instead of being in the corner, I do this. You want to, like, walk into him and then not. So, like, for example, Dan, he was one of the earlier guys I hosted. He was a very cool guy. Extremely cool dude. Come on. Keep going. Perfect fucking fight, by the way. Oh, war, dude, it's terrifying. Your options are either fight back or you run. Those are your two options against Pyramid Head. The thing, though, is my strategy there. I just keep running into him. I took it from Techie. Again, this entire route comes from Techie around this one. Like, this is all Techie here. Techie's really one of the only guys who does this game to its max potential very often. Like, realistically, if I recommend anybody, it's always going to be Techie. The dude's not like the like a top tier in the smaller categories, but he does amazing in some of the categories. Run's going good. My second run of the day, and we are currently doing hard mode, and it's going pretty good. I think that was actually faster than my PB, and that felt really solid. That was also barely off my normal one, which just kind of bums me out slightly, but it's not too bad. Or I tend to go looking for smaller streamers. That really makes sense. Like, I don't ever go into large streams or like thousands. Maybe like 1,000 is the largest I go into. I don't think I've ever actually been in one like often. I'm a much bigger fan of anywhere from like 5 to like 2,000. I can watch them at 2,000. Like 3,000, 2,000 is manageable. Outside that, it gets kind of rough. I don't go in there often, by the way. The only ones I've been in for that, I think, is Team Silent. But that's when they're doing their thing. And that's also just a lot of the own community members who people already know and talk to already. So it's like, okay, hey, cool people I know. So it all works out. Put the gun down now. But I need the gun to run through town. It's necessary. There we go. And we're gonna be able to just keep going through here. We'll be perfectly fine. Hey Rachel, how's it going? How did Resident Evil 5 go? All I understand is that you weren't a fan of cutscenes, or QuickTime events. Oh, come on. I do. I can't pray on them, this isn't Sweet Home. Have a good one, Solrak. Thanks so much for stopping by. Also, I saw in the one section you and Bane were fighting Ouroboros. So, Bane got more drunk than you did, somehow you aren't banned? Perfect. Very proud of you, Rachel. You're not banned. It's always something to aspire to be. My first run back, I got 5th place, so I'm trying to do a hard run right now, just so I can have that.
What's your name? Mary?
That's an audio bug when I saved through the door. It was faster, but that was definitely an audio bug. Like, that was safer for hard mode. Next Friday, that should be good. That's gonna be a good series. Like, I want to tune in next time. This Friday I had to stream because of Sweet Home. That was weird. I've never done that. I saved the game while I was going through the door there, and it kind of bugged out the room because the text was up. But it works out. I'm just happy I'm actually redeeming my game now. Oh, come on. That's not bad. I'm actually redeeming myself, so that's all I really wanted. I wanted to make sure I'm legit and true. Also, realistically, I know this is gonna be cheesy. The real world record is the friends we made along the way. Like, in all honesty, as much as I love the grind for world record, I'm just happy people are, like, supporting and watching me over the actual times. Like, that is what I care about. I don't really care about losing my time in an online video game. In all honesty. That's why I wasn't really bent out of shape at all. A lot of people were telling me, hey, why aren't you, like, get all bummed out about this? That's why? Like, it's weird putting it that way in a sense. But I really do love the whole Twitch thing. It's been very fun for me, and I like doing this, so. The fact that I've had so many people support me after losing the run, and, like, really, I haven't heard anyone, like, be antagonistic towards me, like, directly anyway. All I've really seen was people being very sympathetic to the fact that I lost all of my runs from the previous year. Which, it is quite sad, but I don't mind it. Right? I am turning to Ellen. Zombie, how's it going? How did I practice my speedruns? Just like this. I just play the game all the time. Sometimes I watch other runners if I need certain things memorized. However, for the most part, Zombie, I practice the game, I keep playing it. I'll study other games, but most of the time, I'm just solely going on the idea that I'm grinding these runs out and trying new things I've watched. Also, numbers, 2931. Slow, how's it going? Exactly. Someone type 2931 for me so I can rant, please. 2931. Thank you. I really am turning into Ellen, though. I full well know this. You can't tell me things I don't already know. And it's a T. This is controller now. Oh, you got it, you mean. You are the fastest keeper in the West, T-Rex. But yeah, Zombie, generally whenever I do any game, I take my notes or I get notes somehow. I'll watch a VOD that I think is substantial. I don't always watch the world record. I watch what can explain it to me the most, by far. And then as well, I will go for the, like, I will try it on my own. My first run's always very long in comparison, while my second run tends to be a bit quicker. I normally tend to chop down my time about half whenever I learn a game. Second number is going to be 2874. It does not. 2874, not too bad. And thank you. Ooh, that's fine. I have a second health kit I can heal with somewhere, I think. I think I grabbed one. I did. A few hits there, rather aggressive. Not the end of the world, though. Okay, 2931, 2874. So let's do the first one. 2931, and then 287. Lucha Bear, thank you so much for the second month in a row resub. I appreciate it massively. Nice. Oh, come on. Maybe I need more health. Maybe. Do I have any more health? Alright, I guess let's see how have a perfect fight then. Because I have no more health. Hope I don't die. That's an awkward, crowded hallway. I don't know why. Oh, absolutely, Yuki. It is absolutely noticeable. That's right. In the hostel, I went to the wrong floor. I need to remember that misclick, by the way. It happened. Come on. Thank you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. Good fight so far. This is actually really good. This is where I want him. This is good flesh flips. 5. Boy, hold on. 1. Get out of the way. 2. 3. 4. Dead. Dead. And reload. Good fight so far. Perfect fight. Now I can heal in the next room. Oh, wait, hold on. And up. Get out of the way. Well, weird that I got a perfect fight. It happens. It doesn't happen every day, I know. But 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect flesh flips, by the way. Good fight. But yeah. Rachel, remind me, we'll have to plan out that Spookies race. I want to need all my streaming stuff. I have like 3 different plans with like 3 different people. So I need to plan out all my shit. It's fun. I need to make sure I get all that done because I want to do partnered streams. Well, partnered streams too, but I want to have streams with friends. I think it'd be a lot of fun. It's something I haven't really tried. Hey, I passed the nurse. We're good. Alright, and I have full health again, so I can heal up. Sometime in February will be fine. Oh yeah, the first weekend I'm not free at all. I'm going to be out, I'm actually on vacation that weekend. A minor one. I'm taking a trip to visit a friend. It should be fun. It's a weekend trip though, so I'm not going to be missing much. I'll just put extra time in the following in 3 weeks, so we'll be okay. Also, I get to do the Pyramid Head glitch. That's always fun. I love the Pyramid Head glitch. It's a nice glitch. I do about taking this from Techie, but I want at least 1 world record on Soundle 2, since I have been doing a lot of it. I would like at least 1. Also, I remember now, my hostel is really bad from what I remember. Like, extremely. So I made a lot of minor errors that I don't know how long it took me, but my hostel is just really bad in my PB. Like, this is going to be a better hostel by virtue of just being better. Come on. Very good. Inside. Downstairs. Cutscene. Not bad. Oh, come the fuck on. Are you kidding me? The nurses are extremely aggressive in this category, if you guys cannot tell. Like, very much so. Like, absolutely aggressive. One. See, what I should do now, guys, what I should do is I should just hardcore grind Silent Hill 2 until I get partnered, and then just start throwing shit like Sweet Home all the time. Is that the perfect plan or not? I think if I kept doing Silent Hill 2, I could hit, like, fucking partner levels, and that'd be hilarious. But then I just start whipping out Sweet Home. I do the punchy plan. It's a good plan. There we go. Oh, come on. And then we're going to be going like this, and we're going to be hitting the... That is true. That is true, Clav. I can start like a partner push. It'd be funny. First try. Fuck yeah, look at that. First try, baby. First try. Bang on the wall. First try, look at that. So I'm glitching the game right now to not have to fight Pyramid Head. Normally in this section you need to shoot Pyramid Head so he doesn't kill Maria. However, what I'm doing instead is glitching out the game so he just doesn't even chase us. And then when I get to this hallway, the next section, I'm going to do this. Well, I've never been a fan of partner pushes because you don't retain anything. However, like, I do realize as well, it does depend on the game you're playing, so. You don't have to shoot in normal. He's only more aggressive. Like, he'll be aggressive in normal, but not to the extent that Maria will die. Maria's, like, when I get attacked once or twice, it's not too bad. A Minecraft rapper. Then I switch back to Sweet Home. There you go. You see, I should just do a partner push for the sole factor that I can start streaming Sweet Home consistently. I like Sweet Home, but realistically, not a lot of people wanted to watch it. I think it's more of an offline game. And nothing wrong with the game itself, it's just not a lot of people were really too intrigued by it. Which is fine. There we go. You send it around? It happens, Confucius. But Silent Hill 2, people do love Silent Hill 2. It is a quality game, and I do love it for a reason. And as I know if I did this every day, I'd get burnt out, which is why I'm also doing things like Zombies My Neighbors. Although, don't worry guys, I am bringing back Dead Rising very soon. You would watch Sweet Home? I want to do more of it. The man. Well, my thing with Sweet Home, I want to submit it to Retrothon and RPG Limit Break. Meaning, I want to get at least one more run done where I can save some time, so it should be good. Like, I think I can go for, like, just top, like, just in the area. So if I chop down my time a little bit more, I could be good. Worst case scenario, though, I do have a submission. It was fun, Demonic. I think every... Oh, exactly, Lucha Bear, I agree. I do agree, but obviously it's going to vary from person to person. I also have thought about modifying my hours a little bit on Twitch, just because I like certain hours and other hours. I've been streaming a lot of Fridays lately. But the thing is, I like watching people on Fridays, so it's a weird area for me where I want to stream, but I don't. I don't quite know how to explain it. Like, I like watching people on Fridays, so I don't normally get to watch all the time. But at the same time, streaming on Fridays could be interesting. Maybe make it like a bi-weekly Friday or something. It could work. In theory, it could work. But we have to see. But the thing is, I also like having Fridays open just to spend time with people. Like, not even just people like IRL, but like streaming people. It's nice. I am not a bully. How dare you slander me, Confucius? On your own birthday, too. How sad. Exactly. I'm not a bully. There's no proof. There's zero proof. But I guess one reason I really want to get... I don't want to get partnered. I want Twitch to fix their damn thing. So one thing I've always been wondering why they never do it. Why doesn't Twitch make affiliates get scaling emotes? Like, there's no reason for it not to be a thing. I'm not saying I like let them have 20 slots. Give them up to 5. Like, let them scale up to 5. Make it like every 20 subs or something like that. I don't know. Or make it something that realistically most affiliates can be achieving. Like, it's not going to be overtly hard to do so. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And even then, I think more people in the affiliate area would benefit from having 3 $5 subs instead of like a $9 and a $25. Nobody wants the $9 and $25 ones. They want more emotes. But having it scaling would be good. If you're wondering why 5, because partners by default get 6. So just make it so it's a path, an actual path to partner, instead of, alright, you're on the first ring of the ladder, you better get up there. There's actual milestones, just makes a lot more sense. I'm not saying make more tiers, just make it so like you have more emote slots as an affiliate. So there's a discrepancy between an affiliate who has like 50 followers and an affiliate who has like fucking 7,000. Because there's a big difference between an affiliate who just got their 3 average and an affiliate who has their fucking like 70 average or something. And I think it may build a lot more hype, but I don't work for Twitch. That's my firm opinion. I don't know why it's ever been done. I saw the link for it, but that's too smart for Twitch. Although one thing I am excited about in terms of Twitch, I'm kind of waiting on, like, it's also kind of, Rachel, it's kind of a good thing as well that we're waiting on the dual stream, because Twitch is going to bring multi-broadcast streaming relatively soon, and that looked really cool. Like, that I actually think was a great idea. I don't know how the fuck they came up with that. Like, that is brilliant. I think it's because they came up with it on the, do all the multi-stream channels anyway. It's already a thing people were doing, and that one's actually smart. Like, I can't fault Twitch for that at all. That one's actually a good idea. But at the same time, they can make the affiliate, like, scale up. But the only problem is whenever affiliates get anything, partners tend to get kind of pissy. Not all of them, but a lot of partners tend to get pretty pissy if affiliates get like even the most bare minimum thing. See, then I'll hit partner and I'll start doing the same exact thing. It's the perfect plan. I switched my fucking thing. I'll no longer be the small streamer. I immediately just start complaining that affiliates get too much money. It's perfect. But for right now, we're doing pretty good. That being said, though, GDQ submissions are going to be an interesting thing for me, I'd say. I am rather excited. Alright. Like, I don't know about you, but whenever I think GDQs, I'm immediately pumped for the next one. Like, a lot of people, like, just started posting, get your SGDQ submissions ready. If you are a speedrunner in my chat right now, maybe you're big, maybe you're small, maybe you're medium, I don't know. Get your shit ready. Get it ready now. You have until March. I slept on a few of my submissions and I'm grinding them out last minute. I'm working on other ones right now for GDQ because I want those done. You have until about March to refine your game and your commentary. You can do post-commentary too, so it's not like you have to just do it live. I do it live because that's my style, but you don't have to do it live. You can just record the game, no audio, or even take an old one and commentate over it. That's not gonna open until about, like, August or so? Like, around September, that'll open for 2020. Luchabear, I always have 2 timers because one of them is RTA and the other is in-game time, or IGT. So in-game time is the official timer Silent 2 uses, while RTA is for our own reference to see how long I've been playing. So for this run, I've been playing for about 33 minutes, while in total, the actual time that's going to be marked as a speedrun time is the bottom one, because that's not counting loads. And that's why. But yeah, if you're a speedrunner, March, it's coming up. It's absolutely coming up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be March something, and then you have 2 weeks once it gets announced. Like, once that happens, once they open up, you have 2 weeks. So, unless you think you can refine a game in 2 weeks, I'm doing Sweet Home in like 1 week, you have to get on your shit. I'm not doing GDQ submissions in 1 week. Like, RPG Lone Break, I feel a bit more open, like, I feel like it might be a bit more accepting given it's not as many submissions. But it's because it's all RPGs. And even then, I'm only submitting just so I can say I submitted and try my best. And I'll see if I go to the event. Calathon I submitted to early. Every marathon I'm interested in, I submit to decently early. In addition, I want to submit to Retrothon. I want to submit to a lot of different ones. Retrothon, I'm going to max out my submissions, by the way. I have a lot for that. I didn't realize how retro of a person I am. I do a lot of retro games. Like an absolute amount. It's kind of crazy. 1, 2. They're pretty good, War Dude. Like, I'm a big fan of the retro gaming. I didn't realize I had so many, but then I got invited to a retro game team, and then I was like, oh, right, I guess I'm there. Most people consider up to the Dreamcast these days to be retro. But obviously, the more years that pass, the more it becomes. But Dreamcast, like, up until then, I would say is retro. So PS1 is retro now. Tomb Raider would be good. That doesn't have to change. Like, I still enjoy plenty of games. Hey, Final Fantasy, how's it going? Glad to hear. I do hope you're doing well. Health drinks. I want to be healthy. I don't want to have too much health. Now we're doing health gathering. It's important. Chill the pizza. Pizza sounds good. What kind you got, my man? Always good to see you as well. I do hope you're doing great. But Tomb Raider's a great run, T-Rex. There's a lot of cool people in that. I know a few of them. I met more of them. Like, yeah, Bexkey, Tippy, Classic Rainbow. Just those three alone. I met at GDQ. And I knew Bexkey preemptively, but very cool people. I can't recommend the community enough. Like, they're a solid group of runners. It's starting to get there, I'd say, Claudia. Oh, absolutely. Like, I always, like, if you guys ever want recommendations for certain things, I'm happy to give them out to you. Like, I have certain people I keep in mind when I think certain things. It doesn't, well, wrong way. It doesn't always come up that I want to, like, shout out those people, because it's not always going to be relevant, so to speak. Like, for example, Bex... Oh, come on, you kidding me? Alright, we're good. Like, Bexkey. She doesn't always come up, but if you talk about, like, Tomb Raider, she immediately comes up. She's the first one to come to mind. Now, lately, Tippy's also been pretty good on that. And Plastic Rainbow as well. I don't limit it to big streamers or small streamers. Damn, Nightbot, what happened? There we go. Got that. I'll miss Nightbot forever. He was a good man. That was Nightbot's dead scream. Nightbot's dead. Nightbot will be back in due time, don't worry. I'll make sure he's cool after... I'll see what's happening after the run. I think it might just be a Nightbot server thing. And next area. But yeah. Also, I wanted to do something on Twitter, but I don't know quite how I'd do it. I wanted to, like, for people who I actually know and watch, I really wanted to, what's the word? I wanted to comment on their style and what I think of them. I don't mean that as, like, an insulting thing. I mean that in a sense that I would really like to tell them what they do, what I think is their strongest point, what I like about their stream. I know a lot of people always wonder that, and you hear it a lot in different areas, but in my opinion, like, I don't know. I would like to tell a lot of people who I watch. The only problem is the moment you do that, it becomes this thing that a lot of people are like, oh, do me next. I forgot to slip the bug room, that's fine. And the problem is, I don't watch everybody. I watch a lot of people, but like most of the time, people who I watch know I watch them most of the time. Very like sometimes I'll lurk, but very often I'll at least be saying hello the moment I enter a chat. I think everyone on Twitch has their commenting styles and their watching styles. Like, keep in mind, for a lot of you who watch me, I also watch streams. Like, oh, hey, they watch streams too. They're just like us. No, what I mean is I actually watch people on Twitch who I support. I like watching a lot of my friends. I like watching a lot of people randomly. I'll find games I like. I find a lot of cool things online. Like, a good example, on Ice and the smaller area for smaller streamers, I suppose, I watch a lot of people who post, I think it's people. Exactly. I watch a lot of people who post in my Discord. Like, because I know them, they're like, I see them a lot, I'm hearing them a lot, I see them a lot. If I like their stream, I'll pop in a lot. Like, sometimes I'll pop in every now and again, say hi, but it varies. A horror manifestation appearing to be human. There you go. Game on. I'm doing the punchy ride, being on my phone to ring the elevator. It's nothing, it's just waiting. Oh shit, wait a minute. Did I send my message? I did. Perfect. I have to make sure I send to my message. I have to find out what I'm doing today. Make a game reference, but a spoiler to what? One of us. It's hard to say if I'm a normal person, but the main thing is I would like to give a lot of my thoughts for a lot of streamers who are just, I have some kind of, like, hold my opinion to a decent extent. Because I like doing that. Oh, gotcha. Well, that makes sense. Probably better if you don't. A normal, beautiful lesbian. Well, you're not wrong, I suppose. You see, what I'm telling you I gotta do, on YouTube, I start a series that just the Ellen of speedrunning. I just become Ellen. I call it the Ek show, like, Ekin? Would that work? Ellen, Ekin? By the way, what am I at? Entrance. Okay, let's see the room. I flip it once, wow, it's easy. Really? Wait, what? Oh. What? There it is, okay. Do it twice. Gotcha, gotcha. Just make, yeah, it's probably better. Probably better not to for right now. Just to be sure. Got the wire cutter, we're good to go. Pepperoni pizza and one with chicken pieces on it. Nice. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a good pizza, man. Pizza's pretty good. Also, Confucius, I do want to commend you right now as well. I'm very proud of the addiction cutback. Or you trying to quit one of your vices. I give you a lot of props on that. I'm not saying you have to. Like, I'm not saying it all like, oh, yeah, good, you should have done this months. You know, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I'm very happy. I always support anyone who wants to try doing some kind of just disciplinary change. I massively support that. I think it's a very good trait. Exactly. And it doesn't, like, hell, you be addicted to fucking huffing pain. If you quit that, I will respect you a lot. There you go. Buffalo's pretty good. Like, my example, I haven't had beer at all. I've not had beer at once this year. I've not had a single pint of beer. I've not had a single fucking drop of beer. You know why? I don't want to drink beer anymore. It's fucking, it's unhealthier than all other types of alcohol. Oh, drinking isn't healthy. Yeah, you know, it's a lot easier to get drunk off of, like, a few shots of tequila than it is to get drunk off, like, 5 pints of beer. Exactly, just empty calories. If you want to huff paint, go ahead. I have nothing against that. Self-made cookies sounds good. I don't dog you if you drink beer. I'm just saying my personal reason why I don't. I never dog people for their decisions unless their decision is fucking dumb. That's my logic. Now, drinking beer is not a stupid decision. If you want to do it, you have every right to do it. My thing is, I've stated a few times, I want to cut back on my calories. So, that being said, beer is one of the emptiest calorie areas, and by drinking beer, I can have an iced tea, I can drink a bottle of wine. There's different things I can do to replace that, and it's nice. Also, what am I getting? Counterfeiting, second try. Alright. So this one's not arsonist, it's counterfeit. But yeah, Confucius, I'm very happy with that, and I know it's tough, but the first 10 days are probably going to be the hardest for you, I'd imagine. It's always the first 10 days. Once you have it, it becomes a routine. I gave up soda at one point as well, and it is... I still don't drink most sodas. Like, every now and again, I'll go for one or another, but it really varies. How's it going, Lily? Good to see you. Not bad. And... almost got it. Nice. Buffalo wing sauce except... Ooh. It really depends on how you do it. Like, it all comes down to what you want to do. You're eating? Hopefully it's good, Lily. Like, soda's nice every now and again. Like, there's some days I'm just craving one. But most of the time, like, I'll have an iced tea, but, like, there's difference as well. I still admit I can't resist the lure of a nice brisk iced tea. I don't think you count V8 as soda, but V8 too. I like V8s. But I know they're not the healthiest. I'm doing it right, Lily. I'm doing pretty good. First run back in this game. It's going pretty solid. I'm happy with it. And also, I'm going to be going for the safety ampule, because why not? It wasn't a craving anymore. It's like a security blanket. I hear that. I definitely hear that. And it's been very good that you've been able to drop that. And if you go back as well, that's not going to be, like, I'm not saying go back. I'm not trying to tempt you to go back. I'm just saying as well, like, don't worry too much about letting yourself down. You're doing good, but make sure you're doing it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. How's it going to be? That's fine. Alright, roundabout. One. doesn't count. Weapons. 1, 2. I hear that. 1, 2. I definitely hear that one contagious. Back in action. Yeah, Nabil. Alright, good fight. Good fight. Definitely a solid fight there. I'll take it. And that was also the labyrinth I forgot to split. Not the end of the world. It's fine. I wanted to get back in this game because I lost all my runs, but it's not the end of the world. I want to try to balance this game at least like once a week. I don't like doing it all the time because then, 1, it's oversaturated. 2, I get burnt out. 3, you get burnt out. Like, as much as everyone wants to watch you do Silent Hill 2 all the time, I do understand there's a lot of, like, I'm known for many games. And I never want to make it so you guys are just getting tired of this game. I like making it so we always have goals, we always have a grind, but it's not a thing that I die immediately on. I did Little Nightmares a while back, and I learned my lesson on that, so that's why most of the time I do once a week, or maybe even longer streams. I might do twice a week in this game, but most of the time I'm going to be trying to just feeding in other things too. We'll see. For right now, though, I might be doing this game a lot more to grind normal, but it's going to vary. And streaming in general is a weird thing because, let me put it this way. I'm a speedrunner in terms of streaming. I have not played Darkwood, Luch Bear. But as a speedrunner, I do a lot of streaming, obviously. And those two things mesh like crazy. Like, if you're a speedrunner, you're very likely going to be a Twitch streamer. You could be on YouTube, but most of them tend to be on Twitch. Because it's the easiest way to record your runs, and a lot of people do have that idea of internet fame. Me included. That being said, going on that, though, it does draw into 2 different mindsets. 1, my speedrunning mindset. 2, my streaming mindset. Now, the speedrunning mindset tends to dominate the streaming mindset by far. Both are important, but do consider that I want to make sure that my speedrunning is taking over as the main priority, because that's what I'm known for. And it's one of those things that, while at first it doesn't seem like it, it does pay off in the long run by far. Because now, consider the reputation I've been able to build up as a speedrunner. For one, that's bad. I have 52 different horror speedruns. Nobody else can say they have that many horror speedruns at all. Like, I'm pretty much the only one who can say that. There's people who come decently close, but nobody who has 52 exclusively horror/horror themed. There's a few of those are questionable, but I count them as horror themed. I can make that argument. I have made it before. And I make pretty good arguments in that regard. But going back to it, consider that while I do like doing Silent Hill 2, sometimes you end up having to do other games as well. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is on my list for what I want to do on GDQ. I think that's one of my strongest games, in fact. A lot of people tend to enjoy it, and has become a bit of an identity for me as we speak. Now, I feel myself getting slightly burned out about the game, but I do have a commentary video already done for it, so we get there. 15 games is also an achievement. There's nothing wrong with having 15, or any amount of games. There we go. I do Dicey-thons, and those are pretty nice. Dicey-thons are nice. History of... Wow, wait. From Fighting News about the history of horror games? I might have. I'll check it out. I'll be sure to, though. Ah, gotcha. 10 out of 10. The perfect plan. Ooh, that was good. But as well, I want to play this safe. Play this safe. No reason not to. I'm going to have a lot of health. I can just keep spamming it. Alright. And we are nearing the end of this run. This run should be good, by the way, if anyone's curious. I think it can be world record. But yeah, like, I do marathon streams of my own games. And a lot of my content is offering a lot more. Hey, Nosedive, how's it going? I'm doing good. How you doing, my man? I feel like you may have changed your name, but I could be wrong. How you doing? Nice. And make it through. Almost to the top. I'm doing pretty damn well right now. But that's a big mindset I have. And that being said, a lot of my schedule is going to be based around GDQ right now. And I'm doing games I think are going to work for GDQ, or games that go same old, same old. Just making sure. They've been good. They've been good. One. Hanging bullets. Health kit. Grabbing all the health in the room, because again, I don't want to die. I don't trust myself. I just want to spam heals because it'll be faster. I don't want a menu at all. Come on. Evolving class mode. Nice. Oh, it's insane. What's the story behind my nickname? It's not so much of a story, it's more of a meaning. So, well, there is, I guess, a little bit of a story. Next GDQ is in the summer. Meetup is going to be Calathon. I'm going to be going to Calathon. Over is the word. Okay. Over, give me a quick moment. Let me just type this in. I have a lot of questions to answer all at once. Over. I can't spell. There we go. But yeah, next one's going to be Calathon, then RPG Land Break, and then GDQ. For me, anyway. Now, I'll keep that in mind, Cloud here. But going back into it, the story behind my name, Agent Orange, is the fact that Ecdysis actually has a lot more meaning than you think. Outside being a bitch to pronounce and sounding like the name Ecdicus, it has a lot of meaning in the sense that it refers to the process that cicadas go through when they are shedding out their old shells and going into the new. And what I believe it as is a metamorphosis thing. It is always changing, always adapting, always being prepared. It is the self-reflection and the self-change of man and cicada. And that is what ecdysis means to me. And that's what it also means in terms of a dictionary definition for the cicadas and a metaphor. However, keep in mind, this kind of goes over the heads of a lot of people, so it just sounds badass. Ecdysis. I love the name and the way it sounds. It's a cool name. It's fun to say. But most people can't pronounce the name because it's a bitch to pronounce. But that makes sense. I never claimed it was an easy name to pronounce. There you go. I don't even like etymology. My thing is I listened to an artist who had an album called Ecdysis. I looked at the meaning of it because I was curious, what does Ecdysis mean? And then I learned from her album it meant that. I was like, I really like that name, so I started making my online username. Originally it's spelled S-I-S, it says C-I-S, but some fuck took the name. So they have to use it C. But realistically, I'm kind of happy he did because I've embraced the, I like the way my name is spelled. I think it makes me more unique to what I am. Etymology is the study of bugs. Go ahead and do it. You're more than welcome to, Goofy. Just you know you're allowed. Yeah. I definitely hear that, man. There you go. He did. He plays Rocket League. I remember I go into people's streams, they try spelling the name, it autocorrects, and then it spells as the other guy's name, then he gets the shout out. And I was like, wait a minute, you're playing Rocket League? I was like, no, I've never played Rocket League in my life. I played Dead Rising most likely. By the way, that's coming up back next week. Dead Rising next week, I'm doing that again. There's a lot in that game I need to get back on, and I'm finally getting back to that. My controller came in, just I've been really busy, so I haven't been able to. I need to practice for Calathon. I actually haven't touched the game since I got accepted. So I need to make sure I'm still good at that. And there's a new mode in the game too, which is actually really cool. And switch to that. We're going to go rotational, and let's go. Game on. There we go. Mexico. Nice. Really? Really? Got it. We're good. We're good. We got it. We got it. That was almost bad. Almost a bad fight. So the whole idea of this fight is I want to do this. Because then he bounces off the wall and hits both of them, and then I don't ever get attacked. We got it. That took me a bit to get the little area here, but it worked. Back off. Mary, on the other hand, I actually want to fight with the guns. She's way too quick with a great knife. You could do it. I've seen Techie do it, apparently. I know he's done it, but it's not really easy to do. So I don't really recommend it. Hold on. And that's fine. Yeah, this is hard mode. I'm doing hard mode because I want world record in this category already. I had it earlier, I want it again. So let's keep going.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I
Brought you some
flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah, the moment I got back
Damn
home, I
flowers.
felt vitalized,
Just go
dude.
home already.
Oh, it's tough,
Mary,
Lex. It
what
is
are you
very tough.
saying?
10 stars is also a bit rough, but it takes a lot of doing.
I don't deserve flowers.
Going into another thing I want to talk about as well. So my vacation, if you're wondering the grand effect, it left me very vitalized. Everything in what I wanted to do, I'm feeling very motivated on. Working out, losing weight again, speed running. Everything kind of left me in a very motivated state. I'm really happy with that. Thanks, Not Fantasy. Oh, come on. And almost done. And we have this fight right here. 1. That's fine. Take more breaks? No. Well, I'm taking some breaks, but not too many. How's my rhythm? I want to take breaks in the extent that I'm taking weekend trips. I do not want to do a 2-week trip. 2-week trips are way too much for me. Weekend trips are nice, like, no more 2-week trips, though. Only, like, weekends. Alright. Good to see you, though, Rhythm. I hope you're well. Come on. Good spot. Moths. Seeing you run to a local marathon? What are you submitting? You don't mind me asking. I'd be more than glad to hear about that. Also, hold up. 1. This is a good spot right here. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you're enjoying it. But in the country, are you kidding me? Stop throwing moths, you dick. Stop it. Makes sense. Try me. You might be surprised. And oh, run away. Come on, Operation Thunderstorm. I know that one. I know you're annoyed. I don't know that third one. Sounds cool. I don't know. Come on, that was good. You annoyed? Yeah, that's a fucking pizza, dude. That's one of the meme games. I know that one. Operation Thunderstorm sounds familiar, but I could be wrong. Actually, I might be wrong for that one. I might be thinking of a different game. Come on. Yeah, your Noid is the fucking... It's the Noid. It's the pizza guy. 1. A lot of damage in this fight, which is why I grabbed all the health kits. I believe brute forcing is probably easier for the game, so... Come on. A ton. A lot of health. I do know that game. Yes, I do know that game. Come on. Come on. Yeah, my buddy had a copy of that. I know the game. I don't know anything about it. I know it plays like really... It's a weird game. But I'm aware it exists. Come on. Yeah, so it has like a yellow... It has like a guy with like a yellow mask on it or something. Anyway, a 50. I actually PB'd this for my older one, believe it or not, because I did better. 50:06. Any percent's next. How's it going, May 4th? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, I don't know it then. I took a while to guess. I thought it was. Yeah. New game hard world record, that works.